일단 오늘 자리가 여러분 사실 조마시 사장님이랑 조시 CEO님 계신데 제가 뭔가 좀 봤을 때 팬분들이랑 뭔가 소통하는 시간이 있어야 될 것 같아가지고 좀 제가 얘기해가지고 이런 자리 만든 거거든요. 오늘 얘기할 거는 좀 팀 내 그런 내부 상황이나 팬분들이 좀 잘 이제 다르게 알고 있는 부분이 충분히 있을 수도 있으니까 그런 부분에 대해서 제가 좀 얘기하면 좋을 것 같아서 나왔습니다.
I think for the biggest thing for me, to start, I do really want to apologize to the fans. I think, some of my tweets and trying to be transparent could have been condescending and really, causing more division amongst the fan base than I was intending. And for example, when I minimized mentioning 100 fans, sending trucks when they were frustrated in summer, that's not what I meant, and I'm sorry about that.
일단 톰 같은 경우에는 코치 선임에 대해서는 저도 좀 알고 있는 부분이 있으니까 좀 말씀드리면은 각각의 코치들을 뽑는 과정에서 선수들과도 어느 정도 이야기했었고 사실 뭐 그거는 또 그 이상은 이제 또 알고 계시니까 말씀하시죠.
제가 좀 첨언을 해드리면은 코치를 이제 선임하는 과정은 저희가 최대한 선수들 의견도 취합을 하고 그리고 여기 있는 상영 선수뿐만 아니라 나머지 선수들의 의견을 종합해서 최종적으로는 감독님께서 그 여러 코치님들과 상의하고 결정을 하는 그런 바입니다. 그래서 일단은 저희가 이번 오프 시즌에 배성훈 감독님 선임을 일단 마치고 나서는 여러 이제 코치 후보분들을 모시고 말씀을 나누고 선수들의 의견을 취합해서 그리고 감독님께서 이제 결정을 하시는 거를 저희는 좀 도와드린 것이고요. 여기에 대해서는 그 감독님께서 본인의 그 선임에 대한 그 결정을 설명하는 영상 그리고 코치진을 소개하는 영상이 조만간 나올 예정입니다. 거기에서 감독님의 생각도 한번 들어보시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
그리고 이제 또 제가 얘기할 부분이 3년 동안에 좀 팬분들이 이제 2020년도, 21년도, 22년도 동안 좀 불만이 많으시니까 그동안 있었던 문제가 일단 선수단 코치 선임이나 조마시 대표님이 좀 설명해 주실 것 같습니다.
Yeah, I think going back to 2020, when the company was first formed late in 2019, we were surprised that we weren't going to have coaches with Como moving on. So we tried to find a staff that could help us win Worlds that year. That because someone previously won Worlds, that they'd be a good fit for the roster that we were building, and it proved obviously that it was the wrong fit. 2020 started great. We won spring, but we failed to qualify for Worlds, which for us is a lost year, and we had to make a coaching change because it wasn't the right fit for the environment and culture we were trying to build at T1. Going into 2021, we were set on bringing Pol as the head coach. But late in the process, the World Championship head coach and assistant became available. So we wanted to pivot to try to bring in another World Championship coach that had positive reviews for turning around the team he took to the finals. Like most of the fans, was not happy with the way the spring was turning out, with the players being pulled in and out of the lineup. It became apparent pretty early in summer that it wasn't going to work. And having lived through 2020, when I wanted to make a change and didn't, I felt it was the right time to make a change mid-season, which was typically unheard of in our league. And we made the change and we took out the coaches and elevated Pol. I think one of the two things I didn't cover was regarding LS. There was a lot of commentary out there that LS was going to be the head coach or one of the main coaches in the roster, and it's not true. While we valued LS's opinions and the way he views League of Legends, he even spent time with Faker, there was not an opportunity to bring him in for the environment that we were trying to build. When Pol and Moment and Stardust took over in the summer, we were able to turn the season around, make it to finals, and also do really well comparatively where we were at Worlds. And that's why we were able to retain those coaches or made this decision to. After finishing Worlds, while we would love to keep the staff together, Stardust wanted to look for opportunities outside of T1 which is why we made the switch, and we were fortunate to bring Bengi up from the challengers roster. Part of the reason why I thought, even though Polk came from a different game, that he'd be valuable was to increase the communication from the league team throughout the organization. 2020 and 2021, there was a lack of communication that caused problems, and I thought that with Polk, there'd be an increased level of communication, and we definitely had early success with the undefeated spring. But as the year went on, it was clear that we needed to make changes because some of the things that I was expecting from that role weren't happening. And then after meeting with the players at the summer, it became clear that we needed to make a change in order to have success at Worlds. I will say that the Worlds environment between the players and the coaches was the best environment we've ever had since I've been here. And I think a large part of that is to Sky and Bengi's credit for everything they did to keep the team together during that really difficult time. And super appreciative. I hope people were able to see that through some of the content and just the way the players were getting along and really appreciating each other. It wasn't easy, but it was the right staff to work with this roster. And then for 2023, Bengi's filming a video right now about his coaching staff. I feel it's more appropriate to hear it directly from him of why he selected each coach. So that'll happen. Hopefully the video will be released next week.
지금 트럭 관련해서도 저도 봤고 사실 좀 팬분들이 당연히 화가 나는 부분이 저는 있다고 생각하고 또 이해가 되고요. 근데 저도 이제 또 회사 상황을 어느 정도 들었으니까 사실 그런 결정 과정이 좀 선수들과 저와의 소통도 조금 어느 정도 분명히 있었고 그런 부분을 봤을 때 조금 물론 부족한 부분도 있지만 저는 잘한 부분도 충분히 있다고 생각하거든요. 그래서 그런 좋은 부분들 봐주셨으면 좋겠고 이제 코치들이 또 그런 트럭 같은 거 보면은 되게 또 마음 상해할 것 같아가지고 그런 부분들이 좀 많이 걱정이 되는 것 같고 그리고 조마시 CEO님도 사실 그런 트위터나 그런 걸로 사실 좀 실수를 많이 하시긴 하지만 최대한 저희 선수들 편하게 하려고 노력하고 있고 그리고 선수들이 최대한 경기에만 집중할 수 있게 하는 부분도 분명히 있다고 생각하니까 뭐 그런 부분들을 뭐 잘 봐주셨으면 하고 좀 시드 쳐드리는 거고요. 저는 개인적으로 그래서 좀 잘 이제 앞으로는 잘 하실 수 있게 좀 소통 같은 것도 많이 하고 하면 좋을 것 같습니다. 이번에 또 3년 계약하게 됐는데 일단 팀에서도 저를 분명히 원하는 부분이 있었고 제가 아무래도 3년 동안 이렇게 하게 되니까 좀 더 제가 지금 비시즌이기도 해서 이렇게 이런 자리에까지 나온 것 같고 앞으로도 좀 팀으로서 제가 잘 뭐 저뿐만 아니라 저희 선수단뿐만 아니라 좀 팀으로서 더 발전할 수 있는 부분을 많이 제가 찾아보고 더 노력하겠습니다. 그리고 이번에 좀 계약도 어떻게 보면 많이 도와주셨는데 팀에서 그만큼 열심히 하겠습니다.